While I was at the Young Living Farm in Ecuador in November of 2016, I had the opportunity to speak with Nicholas Chong, the farm manager in Ecuador.
Hello, hi, my name is Nicholas Chong. I am the farm manager of the Young Living Ecuador farm. So I have just a short things to tell you. We have here our main crops are oregano, ylang ylang, mastrante. We also distill ocotea here, eucalyptus blue, and I invite you to come here. We are open all the year round. We distill every day ylang ylang, so you can come here, you can pick up the ylang ylang and you will see how it is. We have per day around 20 people harvesting ylang ylang by hand, so I invite you to do that. Also, if you can come here each part of the year that you can come, you can also plant oregano or also help us in the distillery. So we are all the year ready for you, and please enjoy the farm.
And what other crops are you growing here, Nicholas?
Okay, we also have for the rainy season, we have Dorado Azul. So the rainy season starts since January until April. So around June and May, we are harvesting that with all the machinery. We plant around 150 acres that time. And for example, now if you compare this year in comparison 1 year ago, we are almost a little more than double than what we got last year, because Young Living is growing so fast, and our main oils that they are increasing the demand, they are oregano, ocotea, ylang ylang. So we are working hard for that. I can share you something. For example, this farm here doesn't have the good environment for ocotea. So what we're going to do, we're trying to get some land on the rainforest that is near Baños. Baños is a very nice place that I can tell you that if you come here you can visit there. But we want to get around 250 acres. So we want to get that for next year and start our ocotea farm project. So that is one of our plans. And here this farm has around 1,000 acres, but at the beginning when this farm started was so big, this farm, but now it's getting small, because if we go around all the farm you can see we have crops everywhere. So we need more land, and probably we will get, if it is not the next year, maybe in 2 years we will have around 250 acres here in this area to plant more ocotea, to plant more ylang ylang and more oregano. Those are the plants that we have to plant a lot. But yes, tell me.
How many acres currently are here total?
These 1,000 acres.
1,000. Okay. And what about Palo Santo?
Okay, Palo Santo, we have around 50 acres in the Palo Santo forest. So I can tell you some facts about Palo Santo. The Palo Santo is not a plant. To produce the Palo Santo, we don't have to cut the tree. What we do to distill Palo Santo, normally Palo Santo falls naturally without human intervention. So when Palo Santo dies without intervention, then we have to wait around 4 or 5 years, depending on the trunk, how much, I don't know how to say that word in English, okay, but how much time has passed, and then we can check if that is ready. And then we use that dead Palo Santo, and then we chip that, and then we put on the cooker. So now this year we haven't distilled Palo Santo because last year we stocked Young Living for 4 or 5 years. So now we are stopped. And the good thing of the Palo Santo, when we get the Palo Santo raw material, it doesn't get waste, because that we can store, and it's going to be in good shape for years.
So basically the tree, you're already waiting 3 or 4 years. So if it's a little longer than that, that's okay.
Yes, it's okay. For example, the good thing of Palo Santo is that Palo Santo is not a plant that produces a little bit of oil. That is very generous in oil. So we don't need tons and tons and tons like oregano. I can give you an example. For example, when we fill one of our big pots that they are 15,000 liters, that we can feed over there around 5 tons of oregano material, we can get as much 3 or 4 liters, no more than that. Sometimes we have get less than 1 liter. The same with mastrante, dorado, azul per cooker. So depending on the plant, we get the yield. So there is not like a rule. Okay, if I have one cooker, I always will have liters and liters. No, we just have like depending on the plant. For example, oregano is just a few oil. Ylang ylang we cannot distill on the big ones because it's like a very delicate flour. We just distill the flour, and we distill on small cookers that the capacity is 500 liters. Compare 500 liters with 15,000 liters that are the big ones. So those are the difference.
Big difference.
Yes, it's a huge.
How many
difference.
people work here on the farm with you?
Now we're 120, but
Wow.
for next year, according the demand, we will need around maybe 30 new workers because we're growing so fast, and it is like a big challenge for us, but we love that. So we are going to work for that vision, like try to supply the needs of the distributors and share the oils and this good thing for everybody.
That is great. Ylang ylang trees. Once they're planted, how long does it take? How many years before they begin to produce?
Okay, when we plant the ylang ylang, since it's planted on fields, 1.5 years is to start producing the first flowers. But we cannot say that because we can see flowers on that 1.5 years is complete, is ready to, is in full production. No, it's not in full production. It's getting mature, but when it has 2 years, 2.5 years, now it's like on his production, and then we have like to pick the flowers every day. What happens if we stop picking the flowers on the tree? Then the tree complete his process, and then will produce the fruit that is the seed. You can see over here, over there is like a fruit, that thing. So when the tree produces the fruit, then the tree stop producing flower for a couple of months, and then start producing again. So the idea is like we have to harvest every day. For that reason, we produce ylang ylang oil all the year round, because all the year we harvest the flowers, and then we stop like the process like to make the seeds. But we also have like some trees that they are the trees that give us the seeds to reproduce more and more ylang ylang trees.
Awesome. And what about, I understand there's a goat farm.
Yes.
Tell me about the goats. What
Yes,
purpose
the
do
goats,
they serve?
The goats are on my left over there.
Okay.
We cannot see it from here, but it's on my left. We have 160 goats right now. Like 4 months ago, we had like almost 200 goats. But we help the community, and here there is a little Chongon people that they were like creating like a new business. So, and then they ask you for some help, and then we have some goats you want, okay, we can sell you like very cheap, and then you can start your business, because the ideas of them is like produce milk and meat from goats. Okay, but what about our goats? The idea of our goats, it started with the Dr. Gary's or Mary's project, was like to develop a beauty product. So, and that beauty product starts from the milk of the goats. So we have here like a skin machine that we put the milk and take out the cream. And then with that cream will be like the main ingredient, I don't know, to produce that beauty product. But the product is not developed. So it's just an idea, it's a project, but for the moment we have the goats and we're taking care of them, milking them, send the milk to the school, to the restaurant, or selling the milk. But the main idea is the project. It's the beauty cream project.
Okay, and I saw the goats being moved around the farm.
Yes. They when you saw the goats, they were over the Mastrante fields. They were eating the weeds, but they don't weed our crops. They just eat the weeds. So we have to take care of them and also take care of our crops, because you know the goats, they are like little babies that sometimes they don't know what they do. So if they see something, then I want that. And we have, if you see our ylang ylang trees at the back, they are beautiful. But the ylang ylang trees that we have near the goat house, they don't have leaves on the bottom of the because they go and they start eating the tree. But it's funny. It's a fun fact like to share with the distributors. But when they are here, they're always eating. They eat like the weeds.
Nicholas, thank you very much for taking time to share about the farm here in Ecuador. We appreciate it, and most of all, we appreciate the work that you're doing for all of us.
No, thanks to you, and I can talk from my all from my workers, that we say thank you to you and all the distributors, because what you do give us like more work, and our work can bless more people like you. So it's like from both sides.
Everyone doing their part.
Exactly. So thanks to you, and the farm is open for you. So please come.
Great. Thanks, Nicholas.